Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guess who's back? Yep, I'm showing my face. It's Rude Life NASA, aka Rude. You know what I'm saying? AKA DCE Rude, aka Mr. Make 'em stand on business. And we gonna stand on business today. Yes, sir. We gonna stand on business today. Hey, before I start, if y'all like the content, if y'all want me to keep working, if y'all want me to keep going, if y'all want me to keep moving, if y'all want me to keep standing on business, Mr. Makeup standing on business even in a wheelchair. Because as you know, I do have cerebral palsy. Hey man, subscribe to my channel. It's going right across the screen. Subscribe to the channel. Um, Send me a little something, something in the cash app. It don't matter if it's $1, don't matter if it's $2. Send me something in the cash app. Every little bit counts, man. Today I decided to make a special. You know what I'm saying? For my YouTube channel. Um, and I wanted to like talk to y'all one on one, and I wanted y'all to see my face, man, because y'all see my face a lot of times on the Handicap and Chill podcast. By the way, go subscribe to the Handicap and Chill podcast YouTube channel. Shout out to the other half of the Handicap and Chill podcast, Michael 57. But yeah, man, y'all usually see, what I mean, y'all usually see me on the Handicap and Chill podcast. And I've been coming out with a lot of projects, but um, today I wanted to like come onto my platform, the Real Life NASA YouTube channel, and have a conversation with you. Now, I want to say this: when you listen to this this special that I'm making right here, this this YouTube video right here, this is my opinion. Okay, this is how I feel about things. Okay. Now we can agree to disagree. It's one thing I'm not going to say. I'm not going to this. You don't have to agree with everything I'm saying, but don't be putting no crazy ish in the comments because you will get blocked. You will get deleted. I'm not one of those type of people that be like, oh, I want to, even though we got issues or we got problems, I'm not gonna block you because I want you to see my success. No, I'm not one of those people. Okay, let me say this again. I'm not one of those people. If I block you, it's because you disrespect me. Now, look, I can take criticism. I could even take negativity to the point of, you're gonna tell me what I need to work on with this YouTube channel or my views. You may not agree with my views, but ain't gonna be no talking crazy. Ain't gonna be no disrespect, cause I'm not that guy for that. Now, the reason why I wanted to come up with this special, and the special is called "I'll Be the Judge of That." The reason why I wanted to come up with this special is because I've been sitting back and I've been watching. I've been talking to females, and I just don't like the way things are going, especially in the dating scene, especially the way females get things. Um, and I want you to understand why men look at things the way we do. Um, I just I don't like it. I feel like modern day women um can't handle a good man. I feel like modern day women want to be the man of the relationship. Now, y'all could be like, that's not true. Oh my god, here we go. Don't worry. I came up with some topics to talk about. I came up with some topics to talk about. Now, one of the topics I'm gonna talk about, can't believe we're still talking about this in 2025, even though it seems to be coming out a lot more now. and that's race. That's black, white, um, especially everything that's going on with our brown brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? With everything that's going on with them. Bro, let me be the first to tell you. I'm a free spirited person, I'm a free thinker. The only race that I'm worried about is racing to this money and racing to these goals. And racing to be a better person every day. Me personally, I am not gonna sit back and allow myself to be cut short of meeting good people, um, understanding different cultures, um, understanding people's lifestyles, understanding people's point of view, because he's white, she's brown, she's Mexican, she's Asian, she's black. I don't care. Me personally, I'm all about what's on the inside. I'm all about your mental. I'm all about your heart. I want to see what you think. I want to see how you move. I don't trust a lot of people, but I give people chances until you give me a reason not to rock with you. I don't understand, like, and I think that social media, I think that the news, right? I think that social media, I think that news, I think the way you were brought up in your families, I think the people you associate with, they play a big part on race. So let me say this. Let me say this. A couple years ago, right? A couple years ago, I decided to isolate myself, because it's a thing of called the period of isolation. The period of isolation is where you stay by yourself for a certain period of time. You don't really hang out with a lot of people. You don't go to parties. You just sit and you work on yourself. Whether that's, you work on your mental, you work on things you want to work on, you work on bettering yourself, and you try to figure out where a lot of your anger is coming from, your frustrations coming from, your anxieties is coming from. And that's what I did. I backed away from my friends, which in the long run was the best thing for me. I backed away from a lot of my friends because I realized my friends were a lot of the reason why I was frustrated, why I was angry, and why I look at things so negatively or dim lighted. I I I I dimmed my progress. I dimmed the light of positivity by hanging out with a lot of my friends, because a lot of my friends were on on low vibrations. You know what I'm saying? When you work within the period of isolation, you start to see what causes you. You start to see what causes you to be so frustrated, so angry, and what causes you to be so depressed, negative. And sometimes it's a, it's it's about the people that you're around. Sometimes it's about your friends. Sometimes it's about your family, because whatever you're going through in life, those are the friends that you're gonna make. If you're depressed, if you're negative, if you look at life and all you do is want to drink, go gangbang, and smash females, you're gonna meet those type of people. You're gonna attract those type of people. You're gonna attract what you're looking for. But once I got away from my friends, I started realizing that start realizing, yo, it's more to it. It's more than life than just this, and it's more than life than just that. That's why I want to bring it back to the race thing, because when you get away from the normal, when you get away from what you're used to, you start to realize it's more than life than just black and white. It's some messed up people everywhere. Put in the comments if you understand that there's some messed up people everywhere, and put in the comments that you understand that when you limit yourself, you're not gonna get far in life. I'm worried about a race, if he's black, if he's white, if he's Puerto Rican, if he's Asian, if he's Mexican. You're not gonna get nowhere in life. I don't have hate for anybody. I read this post one time, right? And the post said, you can't say that you're a child of God, or you can't say that you're a Christian, or you really believe in God, and you have a problem with what He created. God created people with His own image, black, white. So I can never hate a person for the skin color. I may not like a person for how he treats a person, or you know what I'm saying, but not because of the skin color. So that's why when people bring up race, it's starting to get to the point where it's just starting to get cringy to me now. It's starting to really get cringy to me now, because it's like, can we look past that? Like, okay, everybody has a preference, everybody has their views, but don't get mad at a person because he sits back and says, "Hey, yo, just because he's black doesn't mean I can't rock with him. Just because she's white doesn't mean I can't rock with her. Just because he's Chinese, just because he's Mexican, just because he's green. Look, I don't care if you're from Area 51. If you cool, I'ma rock with you. I'm a man of business. I do business. I don't do hatred. I don't care about your lifestyle. What you choose to do with your life has nothing to do with me. And that's the thing. People need to get out of other people's lives and stop trying to tell them how to live their life and what to do and how they should do it. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. I'll live free. Okay. Um, I've worked on myself to the point that I'm able to come onto this platform, get on this camera, and talk to you one on one and tell you it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to like what I say, because I love what I'm saying, because I'm free now. Which means I'm not worried about who's gonna say this about me or feel this way and go this way, come at me like this. Now I know y'all gonna say, y'all, you should have always been like that. But I mean, when you're not around the right people, when you're not around the right environment, you're gonna kinda hold yourself hostage. You know what I mean? But that's besides the point. But what I'm basically saying is, bro, race is such a small factor. Why it's being a big factor? Because of society, because of the media, people, and they blame it on how they were raised, but mostly because of the media and society. The media is making people believe that we should look at life this way or we should look at life that way. But when you have time to sit back and think on your own and make your own decisions and live your own life like you need to, you understand race is such a small factor that if we look past race and and we figure out ways to build together, go get money and all that, it could be unstoppable. See, I want to be unstoppable. I don't want to look at the next person and be like, oh, because he's this, that, and third. Okay? Because I didn't see him. I know that black people hate on white people. White people hate on black people. Black people hate on black people. Black people, we definitely hate on our own selves. Black people, we're our own enemy. We are our own enemy, bro. You know, we don't come together like that. And when we do come together, it's somebody that's jealous, that feels like he or she deserves it more than the next person. We sit up here and we get mad at a black person talking to a white person or a white person talking to a black person, but we destroy ourselves. We destroy ourselves. How does that make sense? How can you get mad at another race? We're destroying our own selves. Listen, I don't care if you're black, white. I'm going for what's your mentality like? I'm going for what's in your heart. Now, I'm glad I said this because I'm gonna say it like this. It's been going around on social media because even though I watch it and you know what I'm saying, because I definitely want to talk about this. Okay. Um, black men black women are very very angry and very very upset that black men are stepping away from black women to talk to white women. Okay, first of all, I didn't know this was a thing. Okay, let me break this down. Let me break this down to you. I went to a white elementary school. I went to a damn near all white middle school. It wasn't until I was in high school that I started seeing black and white people in the same space. Because when I went to middle school, it was only a few black people there, and I was one of the few black people there, but it was mostly all white. When I was in elementary school, it was a few black people. It was probably a lot more black people, but it was mostly white. Okay. Now, the reason why I said that I didn't know this was a thing because black women, I'm not gonna sit back and say I'm threatened. I'm not sit back and say I'm threatened. Maybe y'all are ticked off. Maybe y'all are ticked off because black men just said, "Hey, bro, we tired. We tired. We tired." And black women, let me tell you where I think you went wrong at, right? Because me, I talk to white females. I talk to black females too. Um, but let me tell you where I think you were wrong at. And black women, I feel like y'all want the black man already put together. Y'all not gonna talk to him unless he's 6 feet tall, got a job that gets 6 figures, or got a good paying job, got a house, got his shit together. And I'm not mad at you for that because that's what you believe needs to happen. Because you probably heard from your parents that the man needs to provide, get his shit together, and the ticket, and then okay, cool. Or you might be hyper independent, which means that you haven't had the proper help in your life to help raise your kids, or you like your baby father might not be there, your boyfriend might not be there, or you might think that these men are not shit because they don't live up to your standards, they don't live up to your expectations. But where you got where the black woman is going wrong at is, like I said, y'all want the black man already put together. It seems like y'all want us to be put together so you can reap the benefits of the black man. I know I saw this reel one time where this black woman, she was married to her husband, and this guy asked this woman, he said, "Are you married?" And the girl goes, "I'm in the middle of a divorce." He said, "Why are you in the middle of a divorce?" He goes, she goes, um, "I'm divorcing him because he didn't live up to my expectations. He lost his job, and she had to help pay the bills. She didn't want to pay bills." And see, ladies, especially black women, no offense, but I'm about to tell the truth. Y'all don't want to do no work. Y'all don't want to put the work in. Y'all want the man to be put together. He got to take care of everything. He got to do everything. And for a lot of people, it's gonna be some men who gonna do that. My woman not gonna do anything. Come over here, we working together. Ain't no, ain't no, you making more than me, I'm making more than you. If you got it, I got it. If you got it, you got it. If I got it, I got it. If we got it, we got it together. If I can't get it, you can get it. If you can't get it, I'm gonna get it. That's how it's gonna work over here with me. But see, the black woman wants that person put together. So this lady divorced her husband because her husband lost his job. This black woman broke up with her husband because her husband lost his job, and says, "Hey, I need you to help pay the bills." He said, "Hey, I need you to help pay the bills." And she said, "Okay, I'm gonna pay the bills, but I need you to pay me back for the bills that I paid." Because she said, in this agreement, while we have a job, she said, if I'm marrying you, you're gonna have a job, and I'm not gonna pay the bills. Listen, sometimes, sometimes my black women, y'all can put too much pressure on the man, and then it's just like, we don't live up to your expectations, you would let us go, but y'all don't even live up to your own expectations. Because a lot of women, not just black, white women too, sometimes y'all expect too much. And then I hear this saying, right? I hear this saying, right? Where people say, well, the black man goes to white women because the black woman is not gonna put up with everything that the black man does. We gonna fight back. We got a mouth. We got a, you know what I'm saying? First of all, when I'm with somebody, I don't wanna feel like I gotta argue with her every day. I gotta handle my woman. As a black man, as a man in general, I don't wanna have to handle my woman. That's why I'm like, now it's like a lot of men rather just be single and just chill, just live in a peace and live in a solitude because you don't want to have to handle the woman. Like, why do we feel like, why do we need to handle y'all? No, the black man, no, the man does not want to get away with anything. We don't. We just want to be loved and appreciated. But as women, black women or hurt women, y'all don't know how to. Y'all don't know how to take criticism. Y'all don't know how to take. Y'all don't know how to just submit. Cause y'all feel like I'm not gonna listen to no man. Y'all feel like if y'all feel like when a man, or y'all feel like when a man to myself has boundaries, y'all feel like I'm controlling you. I'm not controlling you, but y'all don't want to listen to the man. Y'all want the man to cater to you and sweep you off your feet. But y'all not making the home safe for the man because ladies and gentlemen, is ladies. I don't think you realize this, but the man needs to feel safe too. If the man feels like he's at peace when he's at home, when he's around his girl, when he's around his wife, you will get the world. But as soon as you come over here and you start putting too much pressure on it, and you start putting it, telling him what he got to do, what he got to do, this, what he got to do, this, what he gonna do. And when I met you, you didn't even have. When I start talking to you, you was over there, but you over here, you got so many rules, so many requirements. He gotta be 6'5". He gotta be a basketball player. He gotta have a business. He can't play the video game. He gotta cater to me 24/7. Okay, now what are you gonna do? Because now a lot of women feel like they don't even gotta cook for their man. Now a lot of women feel like they ain't even gotta. A lot of women feel like they don't even gotta have sex with their man. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all this too. Let me tell y'all this too. This gonna piss y'all off. Y'all can put it in the comments if something I say pisses y'all off. But this gonna piss y'all off. If you're in a relationship, ladies too, men too. If you're in a relationship, if you married and you don't have sex with your partner, that's emotional and physical abuse. Damn sure emotional. Because because how you with somebody but you can't put it down. Like unless it's a medical reason. Cool, but put that work in. Y'all don't, especially females, y'all don't like putting that work in. Bro, y'all black women, y'all don't like to submit. Y'all want a finished product. And the bad thing is, y'all don't want to listen to your man because y'all feel like we're controlling. Okay? Y'all feel like we're controlling, but y'all listen to your boss at work. Hmm. A police officer pull you over, you listen to him. If the judge say do this or you're going to jail, you do that. But you're not listening to me. You're not listening to your man though. You're not listening to the black man. You know what it is? The white woman, she gonna stand with us even when we down. She gonna help build us up. The black woman feels like she don't want to build us up because she been hurt and she be damned if she raised a little boy. The white woman understands, hey, he's a man. At the end of the day, he's not a little boy, he's a man. He just needs some help, and I'm gonna help him. Y'all don't want to help. A lot of these black women don't want to help the black man. Y'all don't want to help the black man. Y'all just want to talk shit about us and put us down because we don't live to your standards, bro. We don't live to your standards. And a lot of women, black women, white women, some white women too, because I've been with all races. Y'all don't understand the man's program. See, now I said the word man's program, but now y'all feel like, oh, you being controlling, you being narcissistic. No, the man's program. Every man has a program, which means every man believes how he wants his relationship to go. Some people might be cool with their girl talking to guy friends and hanging out here and wear all these type of clothes and doing this and doing that. I don't. I don't believe that my girl is gonna have guy friends. I believe that when we're in a relationship, me and her are friends. Me and her are the best friends. We can do couple shit together. You know, she got a friend that got a, you know what I'm saying, that got a boyfriend, a faithful boyfriend and a faithful girl, and I ain't gotta worry about no cheater or her guy friend or the girl's guy friend trying to holler at my girl. Cool, we can do that type of shit, but I don't believe in, hey, you gotta like guy friends. I don't believe in being friends with the opposite sex when you're in a relationship. To be completely honest, I don't believe in that. And you can sit back and say, "Oh, that's insecurity." Okay, okay, because I don't believe in being cool opposite sex. That's insecurity. Okay, cool. Because I know. Because first of all, ladies, a man does not believe in friends. If you ever think about it, the man sits back and we say, "Oh, that's bro. Oh, that's my nigga. Oh, that's my dog. Oh yeah, he cool. You know, that's my people. So he cool like that." But we never say friends. A guy never says friends. And y'all say that. The females say that. That's my friend. And the reason why we like, listen, bro. The reason why he wants to be your friend is because he's not with you, but he's trying to stay there until he get right with you. Y'all think he just want to be your friend and just keeping on some cool shit? No, if he had the opportunity to sit back and see what your man sees, he's gonna try to take you, talk to you, fuck you, and all that. You don't want to hear that part. But a man does not believe in having a male. We don't believe in friends. As males, we don't believe in friends. We be like, that's my dog, that's my nigga. He cool, he alright, he straight. But we don't believe in friends. That shit that y'all say, females say, oh, that's my friend. What kind of friend, nigga? Cause like I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, G. If it comes to when I'm with somebody, I don't believe that male friendship. I I don't hang around females because so I got a lot of brothers because you know females be playing games. So you be playing games. So you don't hang around a lot of females because females be playing games. So you play games. Oh, and here's another thing. What makes you think these dudes don't be playing games with you either? Oh, because he never showed that he was trying to mess with me. I didn't. Is a police officer in plain clothes gonna show you he a police officer when he walking down the street? Is a killer gonna show you he a killer? Or you ain't gonna realize it until he do it? Y'all gotta start. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta understand, bro. I don't believe in females being cool. I don't believe in my girl when I have one being cool with being with a man. Or I don't believe in a man being cool with a female. I don't believe in that. Like y'all gotta quit that shit and be closer to your partner. Build with your partner. Build with the be make the person you with the friend you want, the friend you're asking for. That's just how I look at it. Maybe I'm wrong, but even if I'm wrong, I feel like I'm right. Okay, okay. Now, Before I get up out of here, that's another topic I want to talk about. I want to talk about marriage. A lot of men don't like marriage. A lot of women don't even believe in marriage anymore. I do. You know why? Because I believe that marriage is the assignment from God. That it's my assignment to make sure that my girl, right, is taken care of and happy. And sometimes we're not gonna be happy, but just we go through things, when we go through things to go through it together. Through sickness and through health. For rich report through the good and the bad, bro. A lot of people don't believe that anymore. A lot of people believe that when you're not happy, just divorce it. No. The best way to handle a marriage when you go through problems is just go through them together and don't give up. Don't quit. See, because I wanna break generational curses. When you look at our grandparents, they were together for 50, 60 years. I guess I have an old soul because I believe in marriage. I want marriage. I want marriage. I want a family. I want that. Now, here's where a lot of people go wrong. Fellas and ladies, I'm going to talk to you. When you're married, when you are married, the family that you come from becomes secondary because the family that you're trying to create and the family that you're in now, the family that you're creating is more important than the family that you come from. Fellas, nothing comes before your wife. Nothing comes before your wife. I know y'all. Oh yeah, well I see a lot of this stuff on on like dating sites, right? I see a lot of this stuff on dating sites. My kids come first, and nothing's gonna come before my kids. My kids over everything. When you're married, your husband or your wife comes before those kids. It's your husband, your wife, God, and then the kids. I didn't make the rules. I just follow them. Let me say this again. When you're married, the marriage comes up for the kids. And y'all gonna sit back and be like, oh, how is that possible? Nah, I can't do that. Those are my kids. No, when you're married, your husband and your wife comes up for them kids. When you're married, your husband and your wife comes before the family you're creating comes before the family the family that you came from. See, this is why people say, yo, you gotta have God within your marriage because if you did, you will understand. The husband and wife, they run the house. When you're married, the husband gets food before the children do. In marriage, you can't bring in marriage, you can't bring in your friends, you can't bring in your family. Please stay away from your family. Please stay away from your friends when y'all have problems. When y'all, matter of fact, don't even tell them about your relationship. When you around your family, when you around your friends, you have to speak very highly of your partner. No matter if y'all have problems at the crib, speak highly of your partner when you're not around them. When you're around you, When you're around your friends, when you're around your family, speak highly of your partner. Never allow your friends, your family to play a part in your relationship, play a part in your marriage. Never allow that. Because sometimes your family and your friends can play a part in your marriage because they're jealous and they want y'all to break up because you haven't been around them lately. You've been acting totally different since you've been married, since you've been in a relationship. Never allow your friends and your family to even be a part of your relationship. When the person asks how are you and your husband or how are you and your wife, oh we good. We good. Don't do the devil's work for them. So that's the problem. People keep wanting to go to their best friends when they got problems in their relationship. No, go to your partner when you got problems in your relationship. No matter how hard things get, listen to me. No matter how hard things get in a relationship, in a marriage, work it out. Work it out. The problem that a lot of people are having is whenever there's a problem, oh, I need my peace. I think we should break up. I ain't gonna lie. I was victim of that too. My block list is strong, but I'm not in a committed relationship yet. I'm not married. I do want to be married. I will be married. I will be with somebody that's gonna love me and respect me and treat me like no other. Treat me like the person I deserve to be treated like. And I'm gonna treat my woman like the person she deserves to be treated like. Why I went wrong in my last relationship? Why I went wrong in my last relationship, and where a lot of people go wrong in their relationship, they did not set boundaries. I didn't set boundaries. I was always okay. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. I accept and respect everything about you. I accept everything about you, but I should have set boundaries because I started to realize that I was going to my friends too much talking about my relationship because I didn't have nobody to talk to. I didn't have nobody to talk to about the situation. And you know why? Because when you don't feel safe in your relationship, when you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to in your relationship, you're going to go out. You're going to venture out. So this is what you have to do. You have to set them boundaries. Those boundaries are very important. You have to sit back and say, this is what I'm going to deal with. This is what I'm not going to deal with. I don't want this. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that sometimes. Ain't going to be too much more of that. But I see where you coming from. We can work with that. That's called boundaries. A lot of people don't have boundaries. That's why you see people, oh, well, I'm mad right now, so I'm just go over to such and such house. I'm just walk away. No, 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 ain't gonna be no walking away. You mad at me? You tired of talking to me? You not feeling it right now? Okay, go in the room. You sit in the room, you watch TV. I'm sitting in the living room. I'm gonna watch TV. But if we not going nowhere, we're not leaving. See, a lot of people don't like to be held accountable. A lot of people don't want to. A lot of people don't want to deal with the problems that they created because a lot of times the person who got the most problems are the person that created the problem, and they don't want to deal with it. A lot of people would just rather get up and walk away and say, you know what, maybe we can just be friends. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. And you're gonna feel some type of way about this, right? I'm at the point in my life, bro. If I say I like you and I want to rock with you, this whole friend stage is starting to get pointless. That's why I'm only gonna be with somebody that I know that I really want to be with. Cause this whole friend stage is starting to get pointless. I'm the type of person that say, I like you, let's get married tomorrow. Now, you know why? Because I'm being guided by the Lord. I'm being guided by my spirit. So I'm not gonna go wrong. And I understand everybody that try to walk with me on this path is not gonna go with me. But this whole let's be friends for 25, 10 years, I'm in my late 30s. I'm in my late 30s. I'm not about to play friends with you and play relationship with you for 6 years and it ain't going nowhere. I'm at the point in my life where I stay away from people who sit back and say, I look at marriage as just a piece of paper. You got to stay away from them type of people because you know why? Money is a piece of paper too. And people use money every day. I don't want to be something that you're going to use. I want to be something that you're going to cherish, that you're going to love, that you're going to appreciate. I want to go where I'm going to be appreciated and nothing else. So yeah, I want to deal. I'm all about this marriage thing. All about it. I'm all about marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I learned from my last relationship. I'm not gonna put everybody in my business. Hey, my relationship and the life I'm trying to create with my partner is more important than the family that I came from. Quality time is important. Yes, I'm clingy and I'm obsessive and I'm possessive, which means that ain't nobody about to play with you. Ain't nobody about to play with me. I'm gonna make you feel loved, and you're gonna like it over here. When you feel like you're tired of me, go to sleep, go to bed. But we ain't breaking up. We not breaking up. I'm like when you get with me, it's for life because I'm gonna want to get married, and for all y'all to be like, oh, what's so important about marriage? You know what I'm saying? It's just a contract. It's a business. Hey, yo, life is a business. Everything we do in life is a contract. How long we're on this earth is a contract. Your cell phone got a contract. You got to pay a bill by a certain time. Your car got a car note. House got a mortgage. Yeah. Your apartment got rent. So what's the problem? What's the problem? See, the problem is, I'm gonna tell you what the problem. The problem is, you got people who stand on business and tell you right off the rip, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for, and I'm not going for no less. Now I gotta get intimidated. And I gotta get that. I don't know if I can deal with this. I don't know if I can deal with this for the rest of your life. So you perfect. So you perfect. So you want somebody to accept you for you and understand you and be able to handle you. Oh, but we shouldn't even have to worry about handling each other because that's just stupid. But you can't deal with me. I'm too much to deal with because I want marriage. I want happiness. I don't even. If you know, you know. You don't even believe in soulmates because that's not even of God. That's not even in the Bible. That's not even of God. You believe a you believe of the person of your spirit, the person that God brings to you. Hmm. Think about that. Think about think about that. I'm I'm here. I'm here because I want to break generational curses. I want I want my best friend. I want the person that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. and we're gonna build something great, spectacular, and it's gonna happen. I'm manifesting it here on this video. I am going to have the person who's going to love and appreciate me and accept me, and we're gonna stand by each other and hold each other down. And I'm gonna have the most beautiful wife, the most beautiful person to stand by me, and that's gonna be my life partner. And y'all gonna be happy for me, just like I'm happy for me. Look, I've came so far in life, bro, that even if you don't agree with some of the things I said on this video, you understand where I was coming from. And if people sit back and say marriage is just a contract, if you know you shouldn't have the views on black women and white women and race is this and race is that, I'll be the judge of that. Hence why I made this project this. I'll be the judge of that. I made this project to say I'll be the judge of that because I'm basically saying in a nutshell, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you're gonna have people who are not gonna agree with you. You're gonna have people who are gonna agree with you. You're gonna have haters. You're gonna have supporters. You're gonna have this and you're gonna have that. No matter what somebody says, and no matter how somebody views your thoughts, your opinions, you be the judge of your own life. You take control of your own destiny. You take control of your own happiness. If you're happy with a 4'11" white girl or 4'11" black girl or a girl who speaks no English, whatever makes you happy, you go for it. And stop letting people dictate how you move in your life. You follow your dreams, you follow your goals, you do what makes you happy. Because I know I will. This is Rule Life NASA. I appreciate your time. Um, Leave your comments. Be honest. Don't be disrespectful. You can agree. You can agree to disagree without being disrespectful, because disrespect is not going to be tolerated on my channel. It's not going to be tolerated on the comments. But hey, like I said, feel free to cash at me. $ Rule Life NASA. And when you cash at me and you want to leave a comment or a message, cool, go ahead. But it's Rule Life NASA. Peace.